Yo, can you set up a call with me and Bounty Killer later today?
Hey peeps, it's your girl Blessydgazadiva and welcome back to the Blessydgazadiva channel. What we're going to talk about tonight, people, is Bounty Killer Snoop Dogg collaboration for the King of Kingston album and what Snoop Dogg had to say to Bounty Killer. And then we're going to look at the Clansman case. I-OCTANE name still in the case, calling up and demand them make it go away. Anyway, people, we're going to look into it. We're going to talk about it. Let's get it.
You're not like anyone else. You find the way you are. Did you do this all yourself? A smile ignites the room. Sending us up to the time, you know it's called Tell. Representing for Blessydgazadiva.
Hey, yo. Yeah, man, you may I talk to you now. Did you tell the Almighty thanks? Tell God thanks for waking up this morning? No, we're in a people business, though. No, I chat people. Hey, come off of the phone. We're in a people business. I'm going to pray to God make him sort out your business. Something wrong with you? Eh?
Cops say accused told him he was a musician affiliate of I-OCTANE. An undercover policeman testified that one of the members of the One Don fraction of the Clansman gang said he was a musician and an affiliate of dancehall entertainer I-OCTANE. The statement was made on Monday as the witness continued to give evidence in chief, which began last Wednesday at the gang trial in the Home Circuit Court in downtown Kingston. The cop is a detective attached to the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Bureau and one of the investigating officers in the case. During his testimony, the officer stated that defendant Fabian Johnson, one of the 33 accused in the gang trial, was the man who suggested that he was an affiliate of I-OCTANE, whose real name is Bayomi Muir. The policeman did not go into detail about Johnson's affiliation with the dancehall artist. It is not the first time that I-OCTANE's name has been mentioned at the trial. Earlier this month, the prosecution's second witness had testified that gangsters would visit the artist at a recording studio. The former gangster turned witness has testified then that members of the One Don fraction of the Clansman gang, allegedly led by Andre Blackman, were close associates of people in the entertainment industry. According to him, Johnson, Brian and himself allegedly visited a recording studio by I-OCTANE. The witness said that they went to record music. The witness testified too that Brian would leave the gang's headquarters on Jones Avenue in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, to visit the recording studio in Dunrobin, St. Andrew. He claimed that on one occasion the entertainer's daughter was there while he recorded songs. I-OCTANE had it back on media reports about the mention of his name at the trial by refuting suggestions that members of the One Down fraction of the Clansman gang accompanied him to recording studio. Meanwhile, the undercover policeman testified on Monday that the second prosecution witness pointed out Johnson to investigators on June 28, 2019. The detective said he and two of his colleagues, along with the witness, drove to Beeston Street in Kingston where Johnson was apprehended. The policeman recounted that on the day of the arrest, a crowd had gathered, hurling expletives at the lawmen and shouting their support for Clansman gang. After his arrest, the officer claimed that Johnson requested a call and contacted the lone female accused, Stephanie Christie, alias Muma. It was at that point the police witness testified that he had heard Christie's voice on a phone call during a conversation of the operation. The lawman said the prosecution's second witness, a former Don and second in command of the gang, had tipped off the police by opening a phone line while traveling with Christie. The officers were also able to track their location. The police witness recalled hearing the voice of the second witness and Christie for nearly half an hour. Christie, who was a pastor in St. Thomas, was arrested moments before her husband was ordained at a church in Yala St. Thomas on June 30, 2019, 2 days after Johnson's arrest. Christie, according to police, witness had pleaded with him not to arrest her until her husband's ceremony was completed. She, however, was arrested and her phone seized for forensic analysis. However, the police officer explained that no call data information was received, though a request was made. The officer told trial judge Chief Justice Brian Skies that despite the absence of telephone records, the recordings of the conversation were present. The judge expressed shock at the development. Call data information was also not available from an incident in which the prosecution's second witness had opened a phone line for police investigators. The call was made as the witness traveled with two armed members of the One Don gang in a section of Spanish Town. During a shootout between the police, the men were killed, the undercover lawman testified. The man who later became the prosecution's second witness was unarmed but shaken, the police added. The One Don fraction of the Clansman gang is allegedly led by Andre Blackman Bryan, who along with 31 other men and one woman are being tried in the Home Circuit Court under the Criminal Justice Suppression of Criminal Organizations Act 2014, better known as the anti-gang legislation. The trial is to continue tomorrow. So Bounty Killer, for those of you who don't know, is putting together a classic album with more than 30 songs on the album. So far, we've gotten a whiff or some sense or some appreciation for the art that is going to be on the album. We've heard songs from Busy Signal, Vibes Cartel, and other artists. But I can tell you, it is going to be a mix of local and international artists on this album. Popcorn, we saw recently, was in the studio with Bounty Killer.
All night long, I wanna rock with you, baby. Gonna feel this time. Rock and roll and rock. And let me see it, let me see my heart stop beating. I don't know what's over there. I am mad, and we keep away. We keep again. I am mad, and we keep away. Why? Now you're making
Now, Popcorn, big up yourself. Saw you in the community on Saturday, so you know how we do. Unruly. Anyway, people, back to the music. So what we're going to talk about right now is I'm going to play a video that Snoop Dogg put out for Bounty Killer that he wants to get in contact with Bounty Killer.
Yo, can you set up a call with me and Bounty Killer later today or maybe tomorrow? Thank you.
Now, people, it's going to be a good look for Bounty Killer's album. Nothing about this album is going to be flop. Nothing about the album is going to be stale. For those of you who were asking in the last video I made about this, when the album is going to drop, Bounty Killer said 2022. Bounty Killer said, "Una get one heap of album this year. Una can go and ease on yourself and wait for your next album this year. So una not for worry on yourself." Anyway, people, as we were discussing, tell me your thoughts now below about all the topics we've discussed. And if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the notification bell. If you've not yet smashed the like button on this video, smash the like button and send this out. I'm out.